So your launch is failing and you're probably sitting there like, what should I do next? Well, stay tuned because in this video, we are going to go over 3 marketing strategies that you can deploy if you feel like your launch is not going the way that you would like for it to go. Hey friends, and welcome back to my channel. I am Brianca Johnson, a marketing strategist and educator, and I help my clients package their expertise into sellable offers, build automated marketing systems, and profitably plan 5-figure launches. If you are new here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button to continue to see weekly videos of behind the scenes of me building a harmonious life as a wife, mom, marketing strategist, and content creator. So first things first, let's say your launch is not going well and you are trying to figure out how do you turn it around. The number one thing that I want you to think about is how can you increase traffic to the top of your funnel? And there are 2 main ways that I recommend you do this. The first is going to be increasing your visibility. So Brianca, what does that mean? Increasing your visibility is all about putting yourself in front of more of your ideal clients. This could be leveraging your profitable platforms. This could be getting more speaking engagements, coaching inside of other people's programs. It can even mean booking more podcast guest speaking engagements. It can mean booking more speaking engagements, period, for conferences or events in your area or in your state. Wherever your ideal client is, you want to make sure that you are showing up in that place so that way you can position your expertise in front of them and get them to see that you have an offer that is valuable to them. So that's the first strategy, which is increasing your visibility. So I want you to take a list and think about what are 10 platforms that you can get on in the next 30 days where your ideal clients are hanging out, that you can show up as the expert that you know that you are, to get them to see that what you provide is valuable to them and can solve the problem that they are currently having. The second strategy that you can use to increase your visibility will be obviously like paid ads. And I don't mean just boosting an Instagram post, but I mean actually having a paid ad strategy. And when you're thinking about this strategy, I want you to think about like, how can I use these ads to generate more leads to my lead magnet and then convert them through the rest of my funnel? Or do I need to leverage paid ads to bring more people to my landing page where your launch event is or where your actual service that you are launching is? So both of these strategies focus on filling the top of your funnel with qualified and ideal candidates. So I want you to think through like, 1, do you have enough ideal clients at the top of your funnel for your conversion numbers to even work in your benefit so that way you can hit your goal? If you don't have enough people in your funnel, if your conversion rate is 40%, but you don't have enough qualified leads to hit that 40% conversion, then you are, of course, going to feel like your launch is failing. But that's not necessarily what that means. It just means that we need to get more people, more eyeballs onto you. So I want you to think strategically about how you can do that. So another strategy, right? If you feel like your launch is not going in the way that you want it to go, one other strategy that you can do is to get people to share your launch, to share your product or your service for you. One of the best ways to do this is by deploying an affiliate marketing strategy into your business. So if you've already served clients and they've gotten amazing results that they love to talk about and they love to share, then offer them the opportunity to share it while also receiving a commission for every person who enrolls into your product or your service based off of their testimonial, right? You provide them with an affiliate link, you provide them with the graphics for your offer, you provide them with email copy or caption copy. And basically what it does is it sets them up for success to continue talking about your product, to continue talking about your service with their audience. And because we know how trust works, right? Because we know that we are more susceptible to purchase or to buy from our friends and our family who we trust, then what it does is it creates a network of people who are now invested in you because they trust the person who is communicating on your behalf. So definitely think about how you can leverage affiliate marketing to increase the number of people who are in your funnel, to increase the number of people who are looking at your sales page, looking at your landing page, or booking discovery calls. One of the tools that I use for affiliate marketing is Thrivecart. Now I'm going to leave a little link in the comments, and if you use this link, you'll be able to enroll into Thrivecart for a discounted rate. But the reason that I like Thrivecart is because you're able to generate a unique link for each person who wants to be an affiliate. You're able to send the visitor directly to a sales page, and it still keeps track of whether or not they came from that affiliate link. So it's a really good tool and a really easy way to set up an affiliate marketing campaign if you so desire. Another way that you can leverage getting other people to talk about your products or your services is to really honestly get them to share their stories or their testimonials on your platform. So one of the ways that I used to do this as a digital director is we would find influencers, or we would find people who loved whatever our nonprofit was doing, and we would have them pen a letter about how much they loved their experience with our nonprofit, how much they were behind our mission, or whatever it was that they were interested in. And we would send that letter to our email list with their name attached to it. And it really worked because it built trust between our audience and the influencer that they already had in a relationship with. So you can leverage the same strategy with your clients, with your students, with people who have used your products, and you could pen a letter from that person, or they could pen a letter from themselves, and you're able to share it with your email list. So as an example, I have a client who secured 2 5-figure launches. I could theoretically reach out to this client and say, hey, I know that you were able to secure 2 5-figure launches while you were in my program, and I'm so excited to share my story. Would you mind writing about your experience in the program from your perspective, so that way I can share with my email subscribers? I'm sure my client would say yes. She would write the letter. I would load it up into my email marketing campaign, and I would hit send, but it would say from that client's name, not from my name. And so what it does is it allows my audience to see that I'm not just the only person saying that this actually works. There are actual clients, there are actual students who have delivered results from my framework, and they are excited to tell you about it. I encourage you to use this strategy specifically if you have clients or students who have had amazing results using their program and they are not afraid or shy to talk about it. Another strategy, if you feel like my launch is just not going the way that I want it to go, and I really want to turn it around, I encourage you to just go back through your mental Rolodex, right? Like, are there any clients who have been circling the drain? You know, the ones, they like every post, they leave a comment under every post, they're always in your DMs, they are just everywhere that you are, but they just still have not pulled the trigger, right? One of the things I encourage you to do is to create a hit list of those clients. And what I mean by hit list, what I want you to do is go to their profile. I want you to save an image from their profile into a saved board on your Instagram platform and label it hit list. What you're going to do is you're going to go through these contacts on a weekly basis, and you're going to like their stories. You're going to comment on their posts. You're basically going to make yourself more visible in front of them. When you see that they are engaging back with you, you are going to remind them that you are launching a product or a service that will solve the very specific problem that they have, and ask them if they are interested, right? And they are going to ask questions. And so one of the ways that you can get them on a call with you, or to get them to see that this is for them, is to invite them to an open house or a special Q&A or a coffee chat or something where you're able to actually speak to them one-to-one and answer all of their questions. And the reason that this is so effective is because it's very easy for people to circle the drain when you're not showing up in front of them consistently, when they're able to have a more passive approach to how they engage with you. But when you get in front of them and they're able to see that you have really created a product or a service that serves them, and that you care about serving them, then they will be able to assess whether or not now is the time. And you will be able to deliver your product or your service for them. So I encourage you to go ahead and create this hit list. I promise you it will be a game changer for you. One of the things that we do in our business is we keep a hit list year round, not just when we're launching. If we see that there are clients who we feel are a good fit for our business, if we see that there are students that we want to work with, or people who are constantly popping up saying how much they enjoy our content, how much they like our products, how much they like our services, we will save those people to our hit list so that way we can continue engaging and nurturing them. It allows us to bring them to the forefront of our mind and our engagement strategy versus us just passively waiting for them to circle back around and desire to work with us. So I really encourage you to leverage this strategy. It's definitely going to help you to see that you may have more qualified leads in your pipeline than you even thought that you had. Now, outside of this hit list, one of the other things I want you to do is go back and I want you to see who has applied to work with you in the last year, but they haven't pulled the trigger. Who has booked a discovery call with you in the last year, but they haven't pulled the trigger on actually booking that service or purchasing that product. What I want you to do is follow up with them. And you can use a script along the lines of, hey Brianca, I know that we chatted last year about working together in this service. I wanted to just circle back with you and see if you were still having the same struggle. If you are, no pressure. I just wanted to let you know that I am currently launching Insert Your Service that will help you accomplish their desire. And I wanted to give you first dibs to access this service if you're interested. Here's the link, or you can reply to this email and you can ask me any questions. Now, if you're going to give them a link, I would give them a link to book a free coffee chat with you or book a discovery call with you or something to get them on the phone so you can create that conversation and rebuild that relationship with them. So don't just send them a link to your sales page. Don't just send them a link to your application. Send them a link to get on the phone with you, to actually talk with you and speak with you and talk about what they have going on in their life or business now. So that way you can communicate how your service or your product will help them to alleviate that pain point. And my last strategy. This is a bonus strategy, right? What I want you to do is to see it through. So it's very easy that while you are launching, you are very high energy, high momentum at the beginning. But somewhere along day 4 or day 5, if you feel like it's not going the way that you felt it should go, you become like a deflated balloon. You lose energy, you lose momentum, you stop showing up, you stop preparing your content, you stop going live, you stop doing all of these things. And basically what it does is it perpetuates the failed launch that you are thinking that you already have. But you're creating it before you've even got into the closed cart period. And I want you to stop, right? So I want you to see it through. I want you to see it through to the very end. And while you are going through this launch, I want you to affirm yourself. There are clients who are waiting to work with you. There are clients who are willing to pay the price for your service. There are clients who only want to work with you, who have been watching you, who know that you can serve them, and who are waiting for you to serve them. I want you to affirm yourself and remind yourself of these things, right? I want you to ensure that your content is scheduled. So that way on the days where you feel discouraged or demotivated, your content is still going out. You are still showing up. You are still doing the things to generate the clients and the revenue that you desire. So don't give up. Even if you feel like it's not going the way that you want it to go right now, I want you to continue along this process, and I want you to implement these strategies to turn it around. And let's see what you are able to do by deploying some of these strategies in your launch. And if you feel like you need a little help, I want you to go down to the description box and click the link that says free sales funnel training. Now, this training is going to cover a 10-step process that has helped dozens of clients automate their marketing and make more money. So definitely click that link so that way you can also, on top of deploying the strategies that you learned today, you can build out some marketing systems to make your launch run and feel more seamless. But don't forget to head on over into the comment section and let me know what are some strategies that you have deployed when you felt like your launch was not going the way that you wanted. Talk to you later. Bye.